Chase love of Polynesian dance, it's the dance, it's the culture, because it's so much unconditional love that he receives here, and nobody judges him. He's just a normal kid. The only thing is, he has to breathe with a trach.
So when I was 3 years old, I went with my sister to go brush my teeth.
We had a problem with the drain, with the bathroom sink upstairs. And there was kind of a more professional strength or industrial strength drain cleaner.
I dipped my toothbrush in what it seemed to look like water.
The next thing I saw was him standing at the top of the stairs with an anguished face, and it was horrible because it didn't take a lot of deduction to figure out what probably had happened.
I remember getting to the hospital. He was already sedated, and I remember talking to the doctor. I had two things. Is he gonna live? And he said he is, and I said, and you're gonna have to take him to Children's. I needed him there not a week later, but hours later.
What happened to Chase is very unusual. There really is no protocol, no way to approach a patient like this. You have to tailor the program to that individual patient and to the family.
Chase had a chemical burn that scarred his airway closed to 1 centimeter and scarred his esophagus epiglottis closed forever.
We're gonna go in here and see Dr. Pena and get the thumbs up for a good day with her.
It's hard to even conceive of a child going through what he's gone through in terms of what he's endured.
Big ah. Ah. See, if you want to come in, Mom, this is the scar bands I keep talking to you about. You see the white cords?
Chase has had like 2.5 dozen surgeries. But even though he has special needs, he has absolutely nothing else wrong with him. He's, a normal kid. Pretty much everything that he would want to do, he pretty much can do.
Okay, you ready? 5, 6, 7, go.
Chase is just a normal, wonderful, energetic little boy.
He would go down to just before surgery, and the nurses would dress him up in scrubs, and he'd go talk to the other kids going, look, this is a breeze. Then when you get out, they'll give you toys, they'll give you lollipops. It's good.
I like to make their stay better at the hospital by going to each and every room to say everything's gonna be okay. It's really not that bad.
One of the advantages for Chase and his family to stay at Children's National is we all work as a team. There's close communications with the general surgeon, with speech and language, and feeding therapy. He needs to be in a tertiary care center where all these types of services are available, and Children's National certainly fits the bill there.
The accident, it did its damage. And we would never have guessed that 8 years later, we were still going to be dealing with the repair and recovery and rebuilding process, and still to have as much of a journey ahead as there probably is. He really does grasp the amount of thanks that's due to what Children's has been able to do for him. I don't use the word miracle too readily, but some of the things were seemingly miraculous to watch happen.
Children's is one of the best places to manage someone like this. So the children are definitely going to get expert care. But most importantly, they're going to be treated as an individual, as a person, as a child.
It's been a really long 8 years with Chase. It's been a path that I've taken with a whole lot of staff at Children's National, and I couldn't have taken that trip without them. It's just not treating the illness, it's treating the child. And I knew that going in, and that's why Chase had to be there.